So let's get started.
Okay.
So I guess, do you want to tell me a little bit about who you are, and we'll go from there?
I'm Liette. I'm Josie's mom.
Yeah.
And I'm 70 years old. And I started WeStretch a year ago, Josie? Yeah. That was before Christmas. And the reason why I started was to get the joint going. It was getting harder to move and everything else. So I started stretching and walking. I like walking too. So when you start at 50, it's easy. At 60, it's still easy, but at 70, it's not as easy. Yeah? Good days and bad days, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's a struggle.
No kidding.
But I keep going. I do what I can. Yeah.
So on those days when it's a struggle, how do you push yourself, or how do you say, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna stretch or go for a walk?
There's the stretch I need at that time. I can do it more during the day, more times. And either an ankle or shoulder or something. And I could do it just that stretch 3-4 times when I need it.
Just when you need it?
Yeah.
Cool. And do you find that you're feeling better overall because of it, or on the days you don't stretch, do you feel...
The days that are not so good, I blame the weather. So, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to be 20 again, so...
Wouldn't that be nice, right?
Yeah.
And you said you liked focusing on your ankle or your shoulder. Are those your go-to when you want to stretch? Those are what you're going to do?
The neck sometimes, and shoulders and then ankles. I mean, sometimes they don't want to do it. There's some stretch on the app for me that I cannot do.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's 5 or 6. And I mean, I have vertigo at the same time. So it interferes.
Yeah.
And it's not good. So I don't do those ones. It's very clear, easy to follow, and I do what my body can do it. And if I want to do it more during the day, like I said, I do it.
When you stretch, do you say that you're going to stretch for 5 minutes, or do you take a lot of time? Or
when I started at 4 minutes or 5 minutes, and I thought, oh my God. Now I do 15. Probably eventually, I could go to 20.
Yeah?
Yeah, I could. Yeah. It's just the time I have. 15 is good right now. But I'll probably go to 20 minutes.
You go to 20?
Yeah. I like to do it in the morning.
Yeah?
I have my cup of coffee, and then I wake up, and eventually, an hour later, that's when I do it.
Then you get stretching, kind of when you're awake and you've had your coffee and had your time for yourself.
Yeah.
Do you think, would you miss it if you stopped walking and stretching? Like, would you start to feel it in your body? Yeah?
Yeah. You get used to it.
Yeah.
And it's a good habit.
Yeah.
And I would miss it. Yeah.
You'd miss it.
Sometimes, I get, like last week, I think I forgot twice. I just, during the week. And no, I mark it on my fridge. Okay, December the 11th, at that time. Because sometimes did I do it? At 17, your mind goes sometimes.
So what's your highest streak then?
One time, I think I went up close to 70 or 70 something, and then I forgot. the next day. So back to square one.
Ouch.
Oh, that's okay.
That hurts.
But it's not something I do for the points.
Yeah?
No, I do it for myself.
You do it for yourself.
It's not. Is it? For some people, it's an incentive.
Yeah?
And but not for me.
Not for you.
Just okay. The ankle doesn't want to work. Okay, let's work on that ankle, and that's all.
It sounds like you're very self-motivated to just live the best life.
It wouldn't be easy to walk properly or bend properly or when I went through that window downstairs.
You went through a window?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the story with that?
Well, let's say that that was just Louis and myself, and one morning, because they were on the holidays, and I went to the garage, and the garage door closed and it locked. And I didn't have my key or nothing. I have nothing. So so I tried to pick the lock, tried to find something. No. And I just happened to know that the window in the laundry room were opened about that much. So I had to find something to cut the screen, and I pushed the window, and then I crawled in. I landed on the washer, from the washer to the sink. You just do what you have to do, because I had something on the stove, and that was in my mind.
Yeah.
Oh, the stove is on, and Louis is all by himself.
So you had to get in one way or another.
So then I came upstairs, and Louis was all excited. Oh, she's back! She went out that door. Now she's coming up from the basement. But when things happen like that,
Yeah.
so fast, you don't think, you just do it. So, but I was quite happy with myself. Yeah.
Okay. And you didn't break an arm, or you didn't
Well,
have
when the sink between the washer and dryer, which I thought was the old-fashioned sink, those big things. No, had plastic legs. So it broke, and I went flying, landed on the treadmill. Shoulder was sore, but nothing major. So, yeah.
Good to hear that's all that was.
It's 6:45 in the morning by that time, and I said, okay, turn the stove off, and we went for a walk.
And that was that.
That was that.
So, and I take it, you're thinking that if you hadn't been stretching and your muscles hadn't been as loose, you might have hurt yourself.
Probably, yes, because yeah, there was lots of stretching and everything.
My question for you is, do you have anything you would say to anybody, be it Georgia, be it somebody your age, my age, in between, if they're not stretching yet?
Try it.
Try it.
Probably, at her level, she could go through any pause or something, any stretch, no problem. As you get older, you try it, and you do what you need to fix what's wrong in your body.
Yeah.
It's up to each person. But try it. It's not gonna go better overnight. It's not try it once and it's fixed. No. You do it every day.
Kind of like brushing your teeth.
And make a habit of it. Yeah.
Jose found out that you've done 447 routines.
So far, since the beginning.
Since the beginning. It's pretty crazy.
Pretty good? Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't seem that much.
Yeah.
But you do a lot in 15 minutes. So I can imagine if I go 20 or 25, yeah. it adds up at the end of the week.
But is there anything that, because now you feel a little bit better and you're moving a little bit more, is there anything else you want to do, or you're saying, I'm feeling good with stretching and walking and I'm happy with that?
I'm happy with that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll, just for myself, if I want to do a second routine, I do it. If I cannot go out for a walk or something, I mean, it's 15 minutes. So it doesn't take long, and you try it.
Do you have any last words before we wrap this part of it up?
I'm happy with the result. I'm happy with the app. They should try it, and maybe some people, because I was never a person to go to the gym, to exercise or anything. My whole life, I didn't exercise. No, I'm just starting. So that's why I'm quite happy with myself.
Thank you so much for letting us interview you and
You're
take all
quite
your
welcome.
pictures.